I mean, I think one of the questions that we ask in these interviews is how to balance, your
Yes.
life
Mhm.
with your career. And I don't have kids yet, and I'm
Mhm.
single, and so that makes it much easier to answer this question, right?
Mhm.
And my time
Mhm.
is my own time, and I have a lot of freedom, and it's easy to kind of focus on your work, and to
Mhm.
there's not a lot of responsibilities on the outside that other women at my
Mhm.
career stage have.
Mhm.
So it's easier for me to answer this question, but I think that though still, even still in my position, that the work ethic is such, the expectation in academia is that we're basically working all the time.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
like you always feel the message you're getting from the institution and from
Mhm.
the colleagues around you and so on is that you're never enough, that you always need more publications and more grants and more students and more classes. And I don't think that that is a good way to live.
Mhm.
And I don't think that's a good way to be a thinker, an
Mhm.
intellectual thinker.
Mhm.
So one of the things that's been really important to me in terms of this work-life balance is not just that I work less or that I stop working at a certain hour, but that I don't stop doing the things that are really important to me, like
Mhm.
reading novels,
Mhm.
that enrich my view of the world, or engage in the social activism
Mhm.
groups, right? That I research grief, but I also join the Palestinian Israeli bereaved parents circle.
Mhm.
Okay, so that I go and I listen to people
Mhm.
and I join this community. I listen to people talk about their experiences of grief as it relates to politics or as it relates to, whatever. So, because I just feel like these things need to be really integrated, that
Mhm.
to be a whole human being and to be a really good thinker,
Mhm. Mhm.
you need to get away from the computer.
Mhm.
Like the goal should not be to produce as much as possible. The goal needs to be to produce, the most innovative, the most thought provoking, the most inspiring, the
Mhm.
most engaged kind of work that you can produce.
Mhm.
And that is totally contrary to the messages that we get. So it's a battle. It's a real battle to make the decision between am I going to go and am I going to finish this paper now, or am I going to go sit on a bench with my novel,
Mhm.
or attend a meeting
Mhm.
on
Mhm.
an evening.
Mhm.
And if I just went by the kind of messages I'm getting, I'd just be at my desk all the time, but I would be a terrible academic.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I really think the work-life balance is a very, very, very important part
Mhm.
of what it means to develop yourself as a thinker. It's like our job is to develop ourselves as human beings in order to produce good work.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's not, we produce good work so that we can be human beings on the weekend.
Yeah.
you know? So I think we got that a little messed up in
Yeah.
the academy, but